Welcome, foolish mortals.
Row 18, plot 20.
Wow. So, hi. The View with Drew. Hey, what's up? I just did like this whole intro monologue and then realized my mic was muted. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What I was saying was we are celebrating my 2K subscriber milestone. My sister Pam will be back with a movie review in a little bit. And we're just going to chat and do some networking. It's a little cold here in upstate New York. And so hit the like and all that good stuff. Share me out. We're going to talk a little bit about some channel changes. Nothing major, really. Just some stuff I'm going to work on. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Got to get some peeps in here. What am I competing with tonight? What's today? Monday night. So we got Monday Night Football, right? The World Cup, is that playing? Is that on anything tonight? Am I up against the sports? The sports? Or have I just been forgotten in the cycle of I haven't really put out any video content? So, yeah. Oh my. So what is up? The View with Drew. Oh my. Nanette, hello. Welcome to Now It's Dark. Good to see you. Getting kind of a slow start here. Jennifer Tochi, there you are. Thank you for coming in. Jennifer Tochi. Thank you for stopping in and hitting the like button. I see the number just went up, so that's always a good positive start. What's going on in everybody's neck of the woods? What is happening? I skipped last week. I was not feeling well at all. I hurt my back, and then right as my back started feeling better, I fell this week at work, like really fell and really jacked up my left shoulder pretty good from trying to catch my balance on the fall. And I actually locked myself out of my apartment today. And for some reason, our bathroom window was not locked. So I was able to crawl through the window, but it's a very, it's a bathroom window, very narrow. I'm a little bit wider. So it was a little bit of a struggle to get up into the window, get into the apartment. Very strange for me to not lose, but to forget my keys. It's been a very odd week. So many weird things have been going on. Work has been so incredibly busy because of Black Friday this week. So that's part of the deal. Hey, Casey, thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much. Interweb Kaju. Was watching Half Cheeto of You earlier. He did a fun, kind of a shorter interview, 8 questions with. And there was puppets. So what more do I need to say than go check out the pinned comment, Have Cheeto of You, and check out the April Brooker interview, and there's puppets. Yeah, it sucks. Thankfully, it's my left arm, and it's not, it hurts still. It's better than it was, but man, I could really use another day off. So because I work overnight and the stores are closed on Thanksgiving, we get Wednesday night off. So my normal days off are Sunday and Monday. We would start our work week, Bailey and I, on Tuesday night. And so this week we go to work tomorrow night, Tuesday, work into Wednesday morning, and then we have that night off. But then we go back in on everybody's normal Thanksgiving night. So we'll be going in to set up for the Friday, Black Friday madness. And I really have no idea what's even going on because we've been doing all these little mini Black Friday events all through the month. And it's been confusing because if you're a Walmart Plus member, you get early access online and in the stores to stuff. There he is. Patrick, I was just talking about your interview. I would like to draw attention to the pinned comment that everyone should go check out that interview. Thank you guys for hitting the like as you guys are coming in. I'm seeing the number go up. I forget what my like record is for live streams. I know people count, head count wise, I think my max has been 20. But I don't remember what my likes have been. Likes 10. Oh, I see a 27 on the last one. So we gotta get 27, 25-ish, give or take. And that will be thrilling. It would be very exciting. I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm feeling a little drained. If I had tomorrow night off, I could do more than one of these little celebratory shots for the 2K subscribers. I'll tell you what, doing the shorts has really helped drive my subscriber count. And I did submit for the second time this year for monetization. And I'll tell that story in a little bit, how that went. I got the answer last week on that. Yeah, so I don't know, Patrick, maybe you can tell me. Hey, Forensic Mystics, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. I was going to try to jump into your stream earlier, and then I got caught up with getting prep ready for my show. So with the YouTube handles now that are popping up. So Patrick, I went to April's YouTube channel and subscribed to her and left a comment on one of her videos, and I'm hoping that it tagged you in it, but I don't know if it did or not. Maybe you can. Oh, you changed your name to Forensic Mystics. Oh, okay, Cassie. And there's Hobbs Horror. Very cool. Okay, Cassie, I'll take note of that because I really wasn't sure. I didn't recognize the channel name, so I didn't like run to it.
Uh-oh. Boner alert.
But now that I know, I'll make a point to go back and rewatch that. So yeah, Patrick, check and see, because I'd like to know how, when you leave comments and you do the @ symbol and then the channel name, do you get like a notification like you were just tagged in a comment or not? Because that would be useful. And now that everybody's switching slowly over to the handles, no worries, Hobbs. No worries at all. Thank you for coming in, and you guys are great supporting the channel and hitting the likes up, or the thumbs up, the likes. So yeah, with the handles, as handles are rolling out, and everybody should have their handle by the end of November, if what I'm reading right on YouTube and all the extensive research that I've been doing lately about monetization and excuse me. Monetization and whatnot. So I left it on, Patrick, I left it on her her most recent video. It's like 1 minute and 7 seconds, I think. So Hobbs Horror, let's see. Let me see. If I open your link, your handle should be right under your if you look at your home page on the YouTube, you're at Hobbs Ventures. So what it does is your YouTube handle will default to your channel name. So you do have an opportunity to change that, and that's why I'm bringing this up, because the availability of a name's the availability of names is going to dwindle, because unlike channel names, the handles are going to be unique. So we won't be running into this issue where, like for me, for example, Now It's Dark, this is not the only channel with the name Now It's Dark. So my default handle was not Now It's Dark, because the other channel was older and also has more subscribers. Hello, EA Horror. Everybody say hello to EA Horror. If you haven't checked out her videos lately, she recently posted a video where she won her neighborhood Halloween decoration contest, and I think that's awesome. So that's cool. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you have a contest going on, I believe, as well, because you just also hit your 1K milestone. So that's cool. How do you do that, Jim? Are you talking about the handles? So what you would do is go to youtube.com/handles, I believe, and that will take you to the area of YouTube where you can change your handle, and I think it's a one-time thing. So right now, if your handle is the Entertainment Hideout and you'd like that to stay that way, you don't have to change anything at all. And EA Horror, feel free to drop the link to your contest video, and if anyone hasn't viewed it, they can view it and like it and love it and hug it, and they can try to win the contest. So like my channel handle defaulted to Now It's Dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something. Oh no, it was Now It's Dark 666 is what my YouTube handle defaulted to, and I didn't want that, so I switched it to Now It's Dark Jim. Yeah, everybody's gonna have the handles. It's just a matter of what you get. So, like I was using an example, Now It's Dark. There are other channels with the same exact channel name. Don't you have anyone handling your handle, Jim? I need to have someone handle my handle. Yeah. So Pam is going to be here whenever she gets here. She's going to do a movie review of The Collector, which was the movie we voted on my last stream, which was 2 streams ago. And we are going to also, because of the upcoming changes that I have to make to my channel because of monetization. I applied for monetization last week. That's right. Hobbs has it right. Do it. We're going to get the money. It's all about the cha-chang. Yeah. So what happened was I applied for monetization earlier in the year, and it was denied for reuse content, which is actually the most common reason channels are denied the monetization. So I read into it and thought I deleted 2,000 hours worth of videos. I had to completely delete them off the channel. So I was starting at 2,000 watch hours, and you need to have 4,000 to get monetized. So my issue was that I was playing those public domain movies, and they are so they're oversaturated on YouTube that it's considered reused content. Copyright has nothing to do with it. I didn't have copyrights on any of that stuff, but that has nothing to do with it. It has to do with I wasn't the original creator of the content, therefore it was reused, and it's all over. So I deleted all of those the first time around, and then added what I thought was creating unique viewing experiences by doing, if any of you have gone to any of those movie premieres that I had, I was doing them as premieres, so there was live chat. I added overlays that even included motion, titles, information about the movie, got back that 2,000 watch hours. Yes, Frogs is gone. There is no secret stash of movies anymore on the channel because I got back to the 4K watch hours, reapplied for monetization. Coincidentally, it was last week when I canceled the stream because of my back. So 48 hours later, after applying for monetization, I was denied again for the same reuse content. So I have 2 dings for reuse contents. So I deleted another round of videos again. So I had to delete all of the movies premieres that I did, and I went even deeper into my videos. That's why I haven't been posting any videos lately. I didn't do Dollar Tree Theater. I don't think I did Saturday Morning Circus. Tarot Thursday, I think, went up, but that was because it was filmed months ago. And so I had to delete. So I went in video by video, and anything that I thought could be considered reused content, I deleted. So I lost another almost a full 1,800 hours, 1,800 hours Hobbs can probably tell you because I was frantically messaging back and forth with Hobbs Horror and trying to figure this out. So I can't do the movie premieres, which really hurts because I loved doing the movie premieres, and I was just about to start doing radio broadcasts of the old mystery programs and things. I still have them all saved on my computer. I'm not going to upload anything that might be remotely considered reused content until after I gain back my 1,700 hours. So if anyone wants to watch my playlists, please do. I thank Hobbs. He's been watching. We've been watching each other's stuff. And so that's been helping. But I just have it in my head that I want to be eligible for monetization, and I know it's not a very lucrative thing, but it's a thing. Like, I have this little tent card on my desk. It's just like, I want to be monetized. I mean, every little bit of money helps, so definitely I just want to do it. I set it as a goal, and I'm getting the subscribers, so that's cool. I know, Erica. There is so much to it, and there's even more to it too. Like, I've been finding out so much. Yeah, Hobbs has it right there. Like, you know, I'm not, begging for you guys to watch my playlists. I mean, I guess I kind of am, but at the same time, the point is, whatever your goals are for your channels or for yourselves, like, talk them up, because there's such a cool network of people in whatever communities you consider yourself a part of. Partner up with people, throw ideas off the wall to people. With the shorts, that was a huge eye-opening experience when I posted those first couple of shorts. I never would have. Wait, what? Huh. What?
Oh my.
I'm a hot dog. Take one for the team, Jennifer. Thanks, Cassie, and everybody. Forensic Mystics. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that. That's Cassie from formerly known as Crime Time Wine Time Crime Time, which was a fun name. But Forensic Mystics, I get totally. That fits so perfectly for what you guys do. Yeah, the shorts are driving subscribers and views, and so the shorts is where I'm just throwing anything on the wall. But now I'm even cautious about what I'm doing for shorts because of the reused content thing. So, okay, so where I was going with this was because of the reused content. Hey, Katie, thank you for stopping in. Make sure you guys are all hitting that like button. It looks like we're up to 15. So, before Pam gets here, I'm going to actually do a legit logo review with you guys. I want sincere input on new logos. I know that's been a running joke that I've had going on, but all the research that I'm doing about how to reapply for monetization after you've been denied more than once. I'm not tired of the burger. I actually love my current logo, and I love my current banner, and I love my current intro video, but I'm changing all of it. I am changing the intros to all my videos because I have to freshen. I have to give a facelift. I have to inject some Botox into the channel so that when I go for review, so the way the monetization review process works, the first time you apply for monetization, it's done by bots. The second time you apply for monetization, it's done by a human. And all applications after the second are reviewed by humans. So if I apply again, and I look the same, the mentality of somebody who's doing these reviews, which they're probably doing hundreds, I'm sure they're not staffed to the point where they can really take a deep dive into your channel. They look at descriptions, they look at titles, they look at thumbnails, and they look at your channel homepage, and sometimes we'll make knee-jerk decisions just based on that without even having watched a video. And then when they watch the video, they are going to not watch the whole thing anyway. So I have to, I don't want to say rebrand, but I have to update my look. I've already rewritten my About Me section. I'm in the process of writing down each playlist. I've deleted entire playlists. I'm going to update all of the descriptions in the playlist. Wow, for 2 years, that's crazy. And there's no, hi Carol, thanks for coming in. There's no way to contact a person at YouTube except for Twitter. You have to literally, you can't even just private message YouTube on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or MySpace or any of those. You have to do an at YouTube support post on Twitter and hope that they read it and hope that they get back to you. So, Carol, your timing is really good. So I have 6 new logos that I'm toying with. I've had some feedback on a couple of them. Did I lose a few already? Gosh darn it. Why does it do that? I see I have logo 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let me see if it'll upload logos 1 and 2, or if maybe I've hit my maximum. So what I want to do is I want to show you these logos, and this is legit, guys. This is not me doing a joke thing like the previous ones. So this is logo 1. It would replace the Burger King looking. This is logo 2. This would be the profile picture. This is 3. If any of these are jumping out at you, let me know. Or if I need to just start from scratch, I'm willing to do it. This is logo 4. And logo 5. I don't know why I'm calling them logo, but I should say profile picture. So here's profile picture 6. That's so weird because it almost looks like it's actually looking at my background. That's an older picture of me too. My hair was shorter. So I don't know, like how to. So I see 6, which is this one. I see somebody say 1, which is this one. Carol likes 6. Interweb 4 or 5. 4. See, I like 4 because it looks like I'm a part of the Scooby Gang. And 5 is fun, but I don't know that it gets that I'm a horror channel. It definitely looks like I'm doing cosplay. I do enjoy that one too. Pop Katie says 4. Cassie 6. Carol 4. So it looks like we're down between 4 and 6. And I'll tell you what, Bailey looked at this one and she picked that one. Hobbs Horror. He initially, when he got the sneak peek, he said 6, 4. So 4 and 6. So what I think we'll do is we'll run a poll. Number 4, number 6. So we've got it down to 4 and 6. So that is 4 and this one's 6. 4 and 6. I wish I could bring them both up at the same time. I think I look better in 4, but maybe that's like 6. I look like I'm pissed off. Like I'm like, I don't know. I kind of liked this one. This was the very first one I did, and I used that picture a lot on my thumbnails. But basically, so what the idea is, what the experts recommend is you have to have your physical presence in your videos and in your channel art as a best practice. So I didn't have that on my profile pic, and I didn't have that in some of my videos. So can I see them again? Yes. Let's see. Here is logo 4. It's the Scooby Gang. This was Joe Bob Briggs and Darcy the Mail Girl when I just met them recently. And 6 is just kind of like angry, chain smoking biker dude look. That's the vibe I get from that one. So we'll run that poll for a little while. So I'm updating my banner on my channel too. This one's not up for debate. This is what I'm going to go with. It's pretty similar to the one I have now, except that I added what I actually do on the channel. And so it's going to be season 2023. So hopefully that will update it enough. But I mean, if you guys watch the videos, you know I have the row 18, plot 20. I put Black Phillip up there for Jen, actually. So I don't even know what I was saying, but whatever. Someone took my cookie in 6. Damn right. It's so true. So true. So we'll run that. I'll flash the pictures up again in a bit. Yeah, so I got to update all my channel art for my Buy Me a Coffee and for my my Teespring, which I'm actually going to show you guys tonight. I do have a little video of the Teespring. So we have our guest is here to do her movie review. Are you guys all ready for my sister Pam to come on? And she's going to review The Collector, which was what we voted on. So here is Pam. But first, Pam has her own intro video. Wait, but yeah, let's do the intro video. Here we go. Hi, Pam. Oh, let me see here. I can hear you now.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
What are you in a big oversized hoodie?
Yes, I'm cold.
That's cold today here, isn't it?
Yes.
At least we didn't get the snow like Buffalo did. I'm actually in my bathrobe, uh,
Hey.
which has also black Phillip all over it for Jennifer Tochi. Um, Apparently, she's my YouTube girlfriend today.
Oh,
She was sending me private messages of romance music. It was nauseating. Ugh.
romance music.
Yeah, like love songs.
Oh,
So gross.
mush.
Yeah. Ugh. Who wants that? So I
Tiny
don't know
stuff.
how much I don't know how much of the show you were able to hear before you popped on, but we are celebrating our 2,000 subscriber
Yes.
anniversary,
Exciting.
and it's weird how fast channels can grow sometimes and how slow they go. Like I've been on both ends of it. I looked back at my analytics and I hit 1,000 subscribers in May. So since May, we gained another 1,000.
Oh, wow.
Before you do your review, I want to give you some other numbers that kind of are funny. So you did the loved ones for your first review
Yes.
during the Monday till midnight live stream, and you did that 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
So I typically on Tuesdays I post a movie review called Dollar Tree Theater,
Yes.
and I um, posted the movie review of The Cloth 13 days ago, and it's gotten a enormous 44 views. Okay. So, what I also did then that same day, but later in the day, I posted your video. I clipped out of the live stream the portion where you did your video of the loved ones, made a fun little thumbnail. I actually liked the thumbnail quite a bit. And I posted your review, and you got 143 views.
Oh, wow.
So you obviously are drawing views to the channel. So one, thank you very much for that. 100 more views on your movie review than my own movie review. So I can't argue with the numbers. So I guess we're gonna let you keep coming on if you want.
Well, of course. This is exciting.
You
That
have a lot more friends than I do, and you got them all to watch that video apparently.
yes, I shared I shared
See?
your channel today also with
Nice.
the Camp Crystal Lake tours. Um,
Oh,
them know to check out your channel.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
lots
So
of horror fans that will be on their site.
so let's get into it. I will drop out and I will be in chat with everyone else. I didn't warn you the last time. I just kind of like started throwing up pictures as you talked from the movie, and I think I might have distracted you a couple times. So I will, while you're talking, throw up probably 3 different pictures from the movie. I couldn't find like a terrible amount of let me see if I can get to them, of pictures from the collector. But so while you're talking, just do your thing, and then I'll come back on when you are done.
Yes. So, The Collector. Um, I would say great movie. Um, it is what I didn't know. It is was supposed to be sort of kind of like a sequel to the Saw franchise, which I can see from that. Josh Stewart, my guy, such a handsome guy too. He plays Arkin. He is the ex-con handyman who is in debt. He has a little debt to pay, and so he resources back to, his old ways of breaking and entering and stealing things to repay this debt. Um, and he actually went into a home of a family that he's working on their home. And what he doesn't know is that someone else has already decided to come there before he did, and set up a rather intricate, similar to the Saw franchise, traps, torture things, and he's just led into this maze of things. But I think what really got me, what really, if you watch it, you may miss it if you really are not paying attention. But this character, unlike a lot of some of the characters, especially in the Saw franchise, since yes, there he is, he's not verbal. He's emotionless. Like his effect is just flat. Like, and but yet there's one scene in this movie that shows you that there's another side of him, and that is with bugs of some sort. He's very gentle. And in the mix of him doing all of this torture, he finds a way to look and see, I forget what it was, but some sort of bug, and to let it to go out the window. Um, I don't know if like I said, if you're not paying attention, you may miss it. I'm not sure what this is, but it is telling you something about the character. I don't want to spoil it. Um, as far as something that he is interested in. Um, and he is a true collector of people. Um, and you will see this in the film. It is going to keep you on the edge of your seat. But Josh Stewart, he plays this so well. He plays this ex-con, this handyman that maneuvers his way, you know, out of this torturous set of booby traps that are all over this house that he was just in earlier that day. And literally in a matter of a day, all of this went on when he returned and had no idea. Um, so The Collector does have a sequel, and it's called The Collection. And it's another must see. If you do watch The Collector, you will want more. I think you will. It's a definite. You're going to want more. He's I don't know. This was made back in 2009 as well, and Marcus Dunstan did a really good job. I took some notes. I'm trying to get better, Jim, but I would say this one right here is a must see, a definite must see.
I played the intro again. I guess we'll do it at the beginning, at the end. But you look like you were still saying something, so I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I just said it's a if it's a definite must see, and I just said once you see the collector, you're going to want more. I was very happy to find that there was a sequel. Very.
So there's a question in the chat for you.
Hmm.
Do you feel like it was too brutal compared to other films you have seen?
Well, for myself, no, but for someone may not. I don't know. Can I say the word enjoy? Is enjoy and brutal good to put together?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
But I would say, in the words of, if I'm getting the right person that was in our on the live the last time, if it was Hobbs, I think he said that it had great kills
Right.
scenes in the movie, and so I don't. I think it was great. I mean, it went with, since it is connected to the Saw franchise, I would say it went right along with that.
So Carol is saying you need to have your own channel doing movie reviews, and I would like to politely, respectfully disagree, because I would prefer she just does them here,
Yes.
because like I indicated, the numbers are showing that her reviews outperform my reviews. So yeah. And this is our way of getting together once a week, unless I hurt myself and cancel the stream. But which I did this past week, fall at work and hurt my shoulder pretty bad. But I feel good now. This whole week's been crazy, just work in general, and just November is going by so fast.
It is. It is. It is.
So
It's
fast. And with my channel things going on, so I don't know if let's see, where is the poll at? So we got a poll going on between my new channel profile picture, because I have to change it. So this is option 4,
okay.
and that's the one from a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then this is option 6. So these are the 2 choices.
All right.
How you doing? Just want to say hi to Al Lecard, who just popped in. Pam, which one of those do you like of those 2?
I like that one. I like the first one.
I like this one,
but I like that one for you, for the show.
Yeah. It's funny that right above the IT, your eyes are drawn.
Oh yeah.
To my T-shirt that says Halloween 3 on it.
Yeah.
Not to anything else that could also have the letters IT in it. So that's just coincidental. So yeah, if you guys could vote in the chat for one of those, because I'm going to end that poll pretty soon. So Pam, what movie or movies are you considering for next week? What is next week? It's the 27th. No, it'll be the 28th. Are you going to even be available? I should check with you first on your availability.
There's nothing that I ever really,
You mentioned doing the sequel.
Yes. Oh my God. I love that. Let's see. I had one. Oh gosh.
Because what we can do is we could do the poll again. That kind of was fun.
It
to
was.
do a little voting on the things here.
I'll do a little. Eden Lake.
Okay, so we got Eden Lake. What's the other one then? Eden Lake. All right. So what will be the second option? The Collection.
Yeah.
Okay, the Collection. So we are. Where somebody's asking where you got your hoodie.
Oh gosh, and it's so old.
It's probably from the hood.
Well, no, one of the stores it's in Marketplace.
Marketplace? Yeah, that is old then. If you bought something at Marketplace Mall, that's all demolished.
No, it's one of the sneaker stores. I'm not sure.
Oh, it looks like a Champion.
Well, I don't. And I can't even think of the name of some of those sneaker stores. Champs, is that what it's one of them?
I think Champs, yeah,
like that, yeah. But I'm comfortable.
I'm missing so much in chat. There's food conversation going on. Pork chops and applesauce. So right now we've had 13 votes, and the someone stole my cookie picture. Apparently is going to be my new logo profile picture. Why did you steal my cookie picture?
I like that too.
All right. That is actually, like, Bailey saw the sneak peek of these and she thought that one first, and so did Hobbs. So there we go. So let me end that poll and we'll create a new poll. Start a poll. Pamela's next review. What was it? Eden Lake or the Collection? All right, everybody vote for that. And I have a suspicion where that might go. Can I not vote in my own? I can't tell. I have to mute just for. Oh my goodness, Pam, were you listening earlier when I was telling the story of how I got locked out of my apartment today?
No.
So my mind has been all over. I've gotten very little sleep this week because of my shoulder. It's been hard to sleep. Welcome, Work Lion. Thank you. Yeah, continue to grow up. 2023, we got our goals. Your jacket looks slick. Gosh, guys, I really apologize. One of the biggest issues I have is keeping up with the chat. I can never find a comfortable spot for it. I have it in two places, and I feel like I'm constantly missing comments. So I do apologize. Oh, wait a minute. We got Al and Patrick in chat at the same time.
Do you guys have sour balls?
Why, sure we do.
Too bad. I bet you don't get many blowjobs.
That could really be Hobbs and I as easily as I say that it's Al and Patrick. So I actually have a lot of clips lined up because I had some ready for last week, and then I had a few more for this week. And I don't even know if we'll get to them or not because I'm just kind of like chatty. So the new banner, let's see. Oh, yeah, so I got locked out today because I took a nap. Bailey went out with her mother today.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was going to, because of the holiday, Walmart paid us a day early. So my paycheck went in today, this afternoon, which is real early because Thursday's our payday. But
Right.
our bank does that thing where they want to keep you. So they say, we'll give you your paycheck 2 days early. So normally I would get it Tuesday afternoon, but then Walmart must have released the paycheck a day early. So they did as well. So I got my paycheck today. So I had money. I'm like, oh my God, I got to go get myself a pizza. So I went to my front door, opened it, was about to step outside, and I saw where my car was parked, and it's in my favorite parking spot on the street, and I didn't want to drive to go get a pizza and maybe lose my spot because I'm OCD. So I look across, I see the corner stores right there. So I just walked out and walked over to the corner store and bought like some stuff, and I came back. I never grabbed my car keys because I didn't take my car, and the car keys have the house key on it. And so apparently Bailey and I have lived here since last July, so a year and a half or whatever. I've never checked our bathroom window. It's probably been unlocked since we moved in because that's how I got into the apartment, because Bailey was out with her mom and didn't have her keys. So even if they were nearby and could drive here, she didn't have her keys either because I was going to be home. And
Oh my
so
goodness.
the way this old 1900s house was built, and then separated into three apartments, the middle neighbor's back door is on the backside, which is also, so their door to their apartment is right next to our window for the bathroom. So you can sit and be reading the news on the toilet, and when they come out of their apartment, their head's right at your window.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so there's like a railing for their steps. They have like 4 steps to walk down. So I got on that railing and I'm pushing up the window, and it actually started to move. And I was like, oh my gosh, because what I was going to do was climb up the fire escape and break Bailey's window to get in because I had no other way. And I was outside cold.
Yeah.
So, but the bathroom window is like this wide and I'm like this wide. So it was a squeeze. And there's an apartment building across the street, the corner of University and Goodman. There's like
Mhm.
that big high rise, right, kind of across the street.
Right.
And there's always people sitting on the bench out there. Yeah, they were just watching me, like probably thinking I'm breaking into somebody's house. So yeah, anyway, so that wasn't fun.
Oh my
Um,
God. Have on your shorts?
I didn't have shorts on, but I did
Oh,
have joggers,
okay.
my Ouija board joggers.
Yeah.
So thankfully, I didn't get my leg all scraped up.
Yeah.
It looks like the collection is winning the vote here, Pam. We've only had 12 votes, though. If you guys haven't voted, we're going to run this for just a few minutes longer before we let Pamela go back to doing whatever. Yeah, why didn't I film it? That's a great question. I suppose because of panic. I just was really cold, first of all, and just yeah, didn't do it. So before we end the poll, Pam, and before I let go, I'm going to do a shot of your favorite gift to give me. If I can get it open without spilling it. And I have your shot glass that you gave me, but I moved things around in my apartment because we were supposed to have our apartment inspected by the fire inspectors to make sure
Yes.
the fire exits weren't blocked and the smoke detectors worked. So I cleaned up a little bit and I got rid of like things, and I moved your shot glass that you gave me. And I used to keep it like right next to where that haunted doll head is, but I kind of like straightened things up. And of course, it's
And
probably going to be a week before I find it.
if you're like me, I can't see if anything's dark. I can't see if it's surface. It blends in.
I don't know where it is.
Sometimes it's like we're looking right at me. I couldn't see that.
Oh, well. Well, I'll just drink it straight from the bottle. But this is to celebrate the 2,000 subscribers. Um, let me check. Because, of course, I hit 2,000 this morning early and immediately made a post on my community tab showing my little 2K subscriber milestone certificate.
Yeah.
And and then shortly thereafter, I happened to look at my YouTube studio, and my subscriber count was 1,997. So I had lost 3, which, the timing is funny. I just wonder if like people get like snarky and they're like, oh, am I subscribed to this guy still? And then they unsubscribe because I just hit a milestone. Or if it's just YouTube going, oh, you just hit a milestone? Nah, let's take 3 of those. Or maybe I spent too much time in one of Have Cheetah Will View's live streams and the curse kind of nipped at me a little bit. Cheetah has a curse, the Cheetah curse. So if you're getting close to a milestone, you got to steer clear of Have Cheetah Will View's channel because you'll get a curse and you'll lose like 40 or 50 subscribers overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. So anyways, it's still at 2,004 subscribers. So for everybody who's supported the channel and all of the ups and downs and changes that have already happened with losing a co-host, co-owner of the channel and whatnot, and for all of you that are going to be with me through the changes that are about to happen with profile pictures, banners, channel introductions, the whole opening sequences of my videos, new playlists, because I'm going to get monetized if it kills me. And so I'm going to give one a thank you shout out to everybody. And everybody in the chat, if you're not subscribed to each other, please do that. Support each other. And let's all stay a happy family. Here we go.
Yes. Happy 2004.
Yeah. I am going to party like it's 1999.
That's what I did when I was on your last time. I went in and I subscribed to everyone in your chat, and I went on to watch everything that was going on.
Maybe
really
you'll get a channel of your own one day. when you grow up, you can have a channel too. So yeah, anything else? Oh, so let's end the poll because that hasn't changed. So the collection is your assignment
All right.
for next week. So hopefully, barring any catastrophes of my physical body, you will be doing a review next Monday night. Now, I will throw out there could be the possibility that I'm going to be like extremely tired from the work that. So we have Tuesday night we work, then we have Wednesday night off as our Thanksgiving night, but then on the actual Thanksgiving day we go into work, and that's typically a pretty chaotic night because
Yeah.
we're getting ready for the traditional Black Friday event.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday night and Sunday night is going to be trying to catch up and all that. Echo, you just missed. I was waiting for you. I did a fireball shot to celebrate the 2K subscribers. So, but thank you for coming in. Make sure. Oh, you guys are slamming that like button. I see 21 likes. That is very good. Very good. Pam, thanks again for coming.
You're welcome.
And
My pleasure.
I will talk to you. I'm not sure when. This is going to be a crazy week. Oh, have a good Thanksgiving with all the kids and everything else. You got a big meal planned?
Taryn wants to do hibachi.
Oh, very cool.
So it's something different.
It is. I have never had a hibachi thing. That's what is that?
Well,
Like how do I describe that? It's like you're grilling all the vegetables and the meat and stuff, right? On a flat grill?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh, I still want a turkey. Oh, can we put him on?
you gotta have turkey, right?
I do. I do. I just think it's a day that people spend so much time cooking and you spend like 10 minutes of eating
Yeah.
and spend like 2 days of cleaning. After, it's just like, I don't know. I'm over
Yeah.
it.
Me too. I'm past it. So, but I'll probably make like one of those dollar store boxes of stuffing and some instant mashed potatoes. And if I plan it correctly and don't have to work the next day, I might eat corn even because I can't I can't eat that and then go to work the next day because it doesn't work.
Hello, I'm Gwen Stefani's shit.
This my shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right, Pam. Thank you. Have a good night.
Great night.
Let's see. How do I? Oh, I
Yep.
don't want to. Do I want to kick from studio? No, I just want to. Yeah, there she goes. That was Pam, and she will be doing the collection movie review next week. So we are at the 1 hour mark. So I am going to open the floor for conversation about suggestions we can all make to each other to grow as a community because I have a very, very strong, passionate feeling that when one of us is doing well, we all can do well also. I almost said as well. That would have been a lot of wells. It would have been like The Ring 2 or something. But do you follow what I'm saying? Like everybody in the chat is the same people that are always in chat. And we're the same people that are always in each other's chats too. Very seldomly there are a sprinkle of a few newbies here and there. So like, how do we draw them in to everybody's streams? What do we do collectively to get other people? Because we use the word community, right? Like we're the horror community, but this is like the midnight portion, the midnight groups, the midnight society, the midnight hours, the boneyards. Like this is like the the Echo Sides, the Entertainment Hideout streams, like we're all together and we kind of support each other, but there's so much more out there that we need to grab. We need to get them in. Like, how do we do it? Like I'm a big networker. I like to go to other streams. And, I look at it like a business model. It's like going to a job fair, even though you have a job. So look at it in terms of like, I'm gonna like get wonky here. This is not horror talk. This is like business. So like if you have a job that you're very comfortable in and you're stable in, right? I used to do this as a district manager. Even when I wasn't looking for new people to hire, I would still go to job fairs because networking is so important. And you grow through networking and you build relationships with people that can also introduce you to more people. So like, how do we branch out? How do we network more? Shorts has been one of those outlets that I have found for me that has been working for very quick subscriber growth. It's not necessarily helping my daily video views. Like those are kind of still staying the same. But if you're a channel that may be trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers, maybe some shorts will help you grab some subscribers, even one or two at a time. Hold on, Hobbs. Let me find. I'm so bad at highlighting comments. Do you want to come up, Hobbs? Do you want to like join in on the conversation? Actually, anybody. I will open the panel right now. I'll drop the link in chat. If we can have a productive kind of like conversation about like all of us growing our channels, I will be happy to do that. It's more than while each one of us playing our each other's playlist definitely helps, right? But like, where do we go from there? Like, we can't just be satisfied with that. And I get the argument that a lot of us do this for fun or it's a hobby. But, it could be a lot more for all of us. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I going on a tangent that's not appropriate for discussion in this type? Hey, David, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Put me in, coach. So the link is in the chat there. Also, I will redirect everyone to the pinned comment, which is the exceptional interview that Patrick from Have Cheetah View did tonight with April Brucker, comedian, puppeteer extraordinaire, who was on the show tonight. So, So for me personally, I have to rebrand a little bit because of the second denial of my monetization application. So in doing so, I lost a lot of videos, which included the watch hours with them. So I dropped about a little over 1,700 watch hours this week because I deleted those. And so I know I'll get the views back, and I know Shorts is going to help. But I'm thinking bigger than just me right now, because I know Hobbs has this similar, goal with growing as well. And so part of what I have to do is, like rebrand a little bit with the new profile picture, the new banner, the new intro video, the About Me section, intros to my playlists, and things like that. And then So, but that changes my original plan. Like I wanted to be doing the movie premieres and I wanted to be doing the radio programs, but I'm not comfortable doing those yet until after I get monetized. Um, so um, I think Hobbs is going to come up. I'm going to play a song so that I can use the restroom before he comes up. This is an example of a song and character that so if there's anyone watching this in the replay or anyone who is feeling this way that's in chat, that um, you're maybe not good enough, or you don't fit the mold, or you don't feel like you have a place, I would suggest that, and I feel that way sometimes. It's a natural insecurity that most people have. It's a part of that. We're humble, or insecure because of being made fun of, rejection, whatever. But this song, and Hobbs, hang in there, I see you. This is Tiny Tim, and this is a great example of a artist who refused to be forced into a mold. He was going to do it his way, and his level of success was going to be measured by his goals. And so he did his thing, and he found his audience, he found his following, and everyone knows who Tiny Tim is, and everyone knows his unique style. So I'm going to play a good portion of the song, enough for me to use the restroom before Hobbs comes up. And anyone else, that link is in chat. I will open the panel. I think I can have up to 20 people. Like, we could have the whole chat up on panel, and we'll just have an active discussion about it. And if we go past midnight, I'm even willing to do that. But I do have to use the restroom first. So I'm playing the song not as a joke. It's called "Me and the Man on the Moon" from Tiny Tim, and if you haven't heard it, please listen to the lyrics, because he's kind of telling a story of his journey or whatever. So I'm getting too philosophical. Here is the song. All right, so that was Tiny Tim. If you listen to the lyrics, I think you'll get maybe the point I was trying to make. I'm going to bring up the first person now that I see in the basement, but I have to do it the right way. I have to do it. Why the hell can't I keep these in order? All right, and we have Nanette coming up. And guys in chat, if the topic is not working, please tell me, because my intention is not to bore everyone, but it's really to kind of stay connected and keep us all growing. So here is Hobbs. Here's Nanette. Good evening. I also want to try this start a Q&A feature.
Yeah, I didn't understand what that meant.
What's that? The Q&A?
Well, they keep trying to get me to do the Q&A on YouTube, and I didn't understand what they meant by do Q&A with somebody.
So when you initiate the Q&A feature, it covers the basic chat, and it will highlight questions, I believe. So we will see how that is going. Josh, thanks for dressing up. You look fantastic.
Hey, thanks. So basically, I've been getting the feels from this. So I just want to discuss with everybody that, you know, I come from a business background as well, and I'm not always just what you see, the horror and the silliness and the goofiness, although that is me. But I also understand the value of monetization because we do this as a way to have fun as a hobby, but it costs. And it can be profitable for everybody if we all work together. And again, this is not a ploy to convince anybody to watch any of our content nonstop, but it is a ploy to help each other and help everybody grow. And statistically, we have enough people that are every chat, every stream has the same group. We are building a small community. And in my opinion, I feel like if we all help each other, we can all get to a bigger point and keep growing together. And I'm not being funny. I'm trying to be serious for once. Help each other as a community, because this is a community. We very rarely have drama. We very rarely have problems. And a lot of people are there for each other, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter if it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. There are a lot of people that are there for each other. And it's almost like having a small family. And the fact that we've never even met each other and we all support each other the way that we do should say something. But why not help each other grow as a community, get everybody monetized, get everybody to at least their 1,000 and support each other? That's just my thought on it. And, you know, if everybody helps everybody, then everybody can make money together and grow and have a fun community.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had 30 people watching 10 hours of your content a week. That's 300 hours a week. And that's not even including per video. Everybody can do this, and we can do it and have fun with it. We can take over. In my opinion, I think we have the best community around. I know there's other communities out there, but this is the closest group that I've seen. And that's just my opinion on it. And you know me, outside of the fact that I'm a complete goofball, I'm very serious also in the fact that this is like a business too for me. Like a lot of you are approaching 1,000 subs. Can you imagine a time when not only would you have 1,000 subs enjoying what you're doing, but getting a little bit of cash on the side by doing it as well?
Yeah.
Just a thought. That's all I have to say.
And I'm thinking of it even in terms of if you're not looking at the monetization part of it, but you have the goal to get 1,000 subscriber or just do more videos or whatever your goal is. Like we can help each other get the goal or collectively come up with ideas or strategies. And I'm wanting to like grow the community as well. I want to understand Work Lion's statement. The movies here are totally drama. If you could expand on that, I would really like to understand. Like the we are the best community because they're the best. Yeah, right. That's like the monetization doesn't have to be the goal. 1K subscribers is kind of like that feather in the cap. It's that pride thing. So are you? I guess I'm wanting to understand. Are you saying that there is drama, or are you saying that the movies themselves are actual drama movies? I'm just trying to understand.
Hello, Pam. Yeah, I'm cold. I should be warm, but it is 23 degrees outside. outside and
Okay. I don't know. I haven't been involved in any drama. I mean, okay, I see. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't misunderstanding. But
I mean, I don't want to say that we don't have our problems, because we do.
yeah, every
But just
family.
like any other fraternity or any other group, we handle it amongst ourselves. It's not like we're not perfect, but we're also not. We don't put up with shit. We don't put up with people that are gonna, legitimately harm others. We don't do that at all. It's safe. But every group has problems.
Yeah. So I think that I opened a can of worms with this topic potentially, because chat just is froze. I think nobody knows what to say at this point, except Workline, who seems to want to be like counterproductive with my topic. So that's always a pleasure when people can't kind of take a minute to engage in a serious conversation, but whatever. It is what it is. So I'll keep the conversation on this topic for a few minutes, but if it's not going to go anywhere or nobody wants to be a part of it, then I'll continue to do, me, but I'm still going to support everybody. Like, so the support, like, we only have a certain amount of time during each of our days, right? We all have jobs, kids, responsibilities, pets. We all have stuff that limits our time. Some of us have more time that we can spend on YouTube than others.
How are y'all going to encourage me to go up and then not talk to us?
And then, so like, you have to like.
Y'all tell me to go up and then y'all don't say nothing. What's up with that?
Yeah, this is my responsibility.
Exactly, Jim. Tell him what's up.
Shame. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you.
So sports has entered the chat, so I'm going to end this idea. So it was a mistake. I apologize, guys. We will stick to private chats and DMs for collaboration and growth ideas. So what would be a fun topic, I guess? Sports or making jokes? What can we do?
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
Feeling a bit farty. I think it's time for the potty party. It's time for the potty party.
Damn!
I'll just do more of that, I guess, tonight.
What do you find the most, like, because you do have a lot of success on your shorts, what do you find to be the most successful ones? Do you anything particular that, because some of mine are hit or miss?
It is so hit or miss. The Chuck E. Cheese ones, like, so you know how you have to have your channel designated for kids or not for kids. So I try to comment on as many of them as I can read and see, David. Or do you mean in the videos? Do you try to comment on every video you watch just to acknowledge that you watch someone's content? I do. I would say that I leave a comment on probably a good 95% of videos that I watch. But where I was going a few minutes ago with, like, we only have a certain amount of time during the day, and I'm subscribed to X amount of channels. So in between coming home from work, I look at my notifications and I'll see 20 videos have gone up in the time between when I went to sleep and woke up or went to work and got home. So I will try to watch all 20 of those. If I don't have the time to do it, then I have to start weeding out either maybe somebody's video has a title that might not interest me, or it's a person who doesn't need the view maybe as much as someone else. It's like it's a hard thing to do. Like, I open so many tabs across my computer screen, and then I just click through and I try to play through. I hit like automatically. As soon as I open one of your videos, it gets a like instantly. It's such a habit. I don't even think about it. And
I have so little people comment on my videos. I can actually sit down and say something to each and every one. I think there's about 8 people that actually say anything on my video.
as far as comments left on my videos, I do like and heart every single comment, whether or not I've agreed with them or not, unless they are like a bot. Every once in a while you get that comment about go meet your next true love at this blah blah blah. Like, those I'll delete. But yeah, I do.
Yeah.
For people that leave comments, every single one gets a heart and a like. Because I appreciate that somebody took the time to leave a comment. I think leaving comments is a great, like, even if you can't watch the whole video, just to leave a comment, just to give some sort of a validation to the person.
Statistically, it's not possible for everybody to watch every single person in your subscriber contents list, but you should support those that support you. Casey discussed this with me a long time ago. There was a point in time where I was spending hours into the night watching everybody that I was subscribed to, almost to the point where I wasn't sleeping. And he said, look, you've got to start supporting those who support you. You cannot do it for everybody, because there are people that literally do not comment or watch my stuff that I support, and it gets irritating. And sadly, in 2023, the list is probably going to be dwindled down because I work too hard to help help other people, and it's hard to not get the reception back, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I have 4 people, if I did that I would be watching.
Nanette, you can grow your channel. You can get more viewers.
Yeah, I have to do work though, and I have fibromyalgia, which makes it days where I want I'm gonna kill you.
I totally get that, but I don't want you to get into the mindset that you can't go any more than your 83 subscribers. You can absolutely, and it doesn't necessarily have to. Okay, maybe you can't then, Nanette.
No, that ain't what I'm saying. I know I can. I had 87, and then I did a video on Santa Claus, and I'm pretty sure that's why I am down to 83 now.
What I actually just threw that number up. I don't even actually know.
You're right. That's how many I have. No, wait a minute. The last time you comment on my thing, that's how many I had. But I'm back to 85.
But there you go. Growth is slow, and then you have peaks and valleys with growth. It's just like anything else. It's just like my bank account. Today, it's at a peak. Tomorrow, it's going to be gone because I got to pay rent. But you are someone who could particularly probably do very well with shorts because it is meant for mobile usage. It's 15-second to 1-minute videos, and I can look in your background and see shelves of books or videos that you could easily do like a 45-second review and post as a short. And then if you continue to do that with your normal live streams, you're building audience that you may not know, because the shorts go into a whole different algorithm and a whole different cycle.
I don't know how to do that.
Hey, Nanette, you want me to keep it real with you?
Yes.
Jim, I sent you a private message, by the way, real quick.
Oh.
Nanette, here's the thing, and you've got to understand this, and I'm not trying to come down on you. You have to have fun and not take this stuff so seriously. You have to.
All right.
It is about fun. It is about having fun with your channel. You seem to delete stuff when you get upset or something bothers you. I realize we all have the feels.
Yeah, well, it don't work anyway. They put it all back on my channel.
But you got to stop getting frustrated at things and have fun. If for some point in time people don't come on to your channel or your stream, you can't get angry at people or get angry at the situation, because I've had videos where I've had one view. This is for fun. All we're saying is that when you're doing things, start it off and make sure you're doing it because you want to do it and have fun with it. You know? You definitely can expand. All you have to do is take a movie you want to review and enjoy it. Talk about it. Have fun with it. It's all you got to do, Nanette. That's all you got to do.
You have interests too that people may not know about, like witchcraft, tarot cards. That you have a plethora of good things to offer. I think you can absolutely do it with. I get the physical part. Physically can't always be up to it.
Yeah.
Whoa! I just reduced my screen. Shoot, I want to answer David's question. He posed a question and included Josh in it. So research shows videos that are shorter than 7 minutes seem to, and from the articles that I've read, retain their viewers for longer durations. But what I've also found out, and it even includes the shorts. If you do a 45-second short, you're only going to get a 37-second average view on it. If you make an 8-minute video, you're going to be lucky if the average at the end is 2.5 minutes. So yeah, regardless. So like a part of my new strategy as well with this application is I'm going to reduce that 30-second video intro to my actual video. So I run that, Now It's Dark, row 18, plot 20, and then I do another specific little 15-second video intro if I'm doing Tarot Thursday or Saturday Morning Circus. Like I'm going to cut, that's 45 seconds right there. I'm going to cut out of my videos, and they're going to go from you hitting my video to me starting to talk. I'm skipping, like, that's a big change for me because I really enjoy all my intros. I love those. I spend a lot of time creating those. So the artist part of me or the creator part of me wants to still do those, but my larger focus is to retain the viewer for my video. So I'm going to go right into the video. And that's why I haven't been making videos this week, because I'm trying to figure out how best for me to do that and still be comfortable with my product, if that makes sense.
The thing about you though is like you have a background in this too. You've had your own syndicated TV show on public access, so you're very creative. People like Patrick also have a step in the game too, because he's almost to 1,000, and because he has a running show, he's gonna be monetized quickly. Now Casey, he does reviews, and he does his between 3 and 4 minutes. He's almost at 1 million views,
Yeah.
but his reviews are solid. He's right to the point. But I also like to listen to thorough reviews. So I think it just depends, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think shorter intros. I think I was layering on too many intros. Now you've got me wanting to check what my lifetime views are.
Yeah, a lot of people say that they love how much I know about stuff.
It's true.
And that I should do more smaller videos because of that. So that
But
people
Patrick, if you're watching this still, you're still here. You're almost to 1,000. You've got a really nice set as far as like a program where if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to be right up there with us. And we can. And Pat's in the rotation too. He also watches as well, so he knows what's up. He's got the business sense.
Speaking of Patrick having a set.
For some coconut milk.
Yeah, I'd love some. Yeah, suck my nuts dry, girl. Yeah, suck the milk right out my nuts. What are you looking at? You done it too. You've all sucked these nuts. Ha ha ha! Coconut tree wins at light.
That is me in the video, by the way, at the very bottom.
With the surprise face.
And I set myself, I knew once I said that, I was like, here comes a clip.
I'm trying to I don't know. Like I'm constantly thinking about this, you know. I don't have a lot going on in my personal life. Like this is my personal life. And I choose that. Like I have friends in real life that every once in a while reach out to me. But like this is my current thing. This is my current thing. Will it be in 8 months from now? Who knows?
Thing is, I think, and again, I'm not trying to keep bringing up stuff, but I think it's been your thing because you've had those shows in the past, and those shows are entertaining that you did on that public access thing. I think, like I've told you before, I think just like Pat and I think you guys have a knack for this type of stuff. So
I love this question right here from David, and I know you've heard this before, and I think Patrick has as well. Would love to hear your thoughts on scheduling premieres way out in advance. Is it more ideal to schedule premieres for that week rather than premieres a month or more in advance? So I have a couple of thoughts on that, actually.
I did too.
Okay, cool. So we can all like share our thoughts on this. So I think 1 week to 2 weeks isn't that bad. So you have playlist options for upcoming lives that you can do. If you're not using playlists on your homepage, by the way, you're doing yourself a disservice, because when somebody goes to your channel homepage and they don't see like the whole library of things you have available, then there's less engagement for them. But I would say, if you're planning on a calendar, writing down, I have months worth of stuff that I have planned. But then when you filter it up to your channel, I think a couple weeks at a time would be probably the max for me. But then also, so looking at analytics, and I'm not doing this correctly either, so I'm not being critical of anybody that does this. When we upload videos to YouTube, the default time is midnight. We can change that time to whatever time. Our videos are getting lost when we post them at midnight. And it's funny because I'll be at work, and then at midnight, my phone will just go nuts with all these alerts that all of these videos went up. And then sometimes we post our videos as premieres that really don't need to be a premiere, I think, as well. This is just my opinion. Like every video doesn't need to be a premiere. So if you're doing a video that's like 5 minutes and you're making it a premiere, maybe that is a little much. But the midnight is not the optimal viewing time, unless it is for some reason on your channel. If you look at your analytics, you can break it down to who your main audience is, where they're from, and what time they watch. Like for me, 87% of my viewers are male between 18 and 45, I think. And the prime watch time is between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Most of the time. But I post my videos at 8 a.m. because that's what's convenient for me, because I get out of work at 7 and then I get home by 8. I can watch my video so that it gets my view, at least one view right off. Yeah, so like we default when we upload to midnight, but we're losing, you're losing your video in the notifications for your subscribers, because everybody else's videos that get released after midnight start piling on top of yours. So when a viewer of your channel goes to their notifications, maybe they don't have the dedication to scroll through 12 hours worth like I do. I'll scroll down to where I last left off, and I'll look at all of those, and I'll pick the ones that I'm going to watch from that 8 to 12 hours worth of stuff. I'm sorry. I'm getting really distracted by work line. So I'm going to respectfully request that either don't chat anymore, or you could probably go on your own, because like David is interacting with some really great questions and I'm trying to answer them.
Work line, try to keep your comments to 3, please.
Or at least on topic, maybe. I don't know if that's
respectful. We're trying to be respectful.
Yeah, Sunday spins at noon makes sense. You have to do what works for you, but then also if you're looking for engagement, you have to do what's right by your analytics, and you can't live by your analytics. I get that, and I don't either. Like I said, 8 a.m. is not my optimal view time. The idea is you want to release your video or your premiere when your largest amount of audience is going to be available to watch it. So if you're doing it at midnight, you're letting everybody who releases a video all day pile on top of yours. Does that make sense?
I've noticed like a lot of things, like playlists are key. Yeah. If you don't have playlists of your content, it's like you're trying to sell your product, but you don't have anybody to go through your catalog.
Yeah.
So playlists are key, and that's something that I absolutely love, playlists. So again, not trying to tell anybody how to do things. I'm just saying it might help your channel. The other thing is, when it comes to when to set out your premieres and your videos, I've been reading based on statistics that on the weekends, anywhere between 5 and 9 o'clock is when you should set them up. During the week, anywhere between 6 to 9 p.m.
Right.
But I've also known a lot of very popular horror tubers that set their videos for exactly 12:01 at night, and those have been successful.
Yeah.
So, so I think sometimes you should mix it up a little bit. Just a thought.
Definitely mix it up. The playlists. So like I was talking about your home page of your channel. I'll use my own as an example. Am I able to share my own?
And Jennifer, if you're still in here, you watch channels and you're very supportive, and we thank you. I know that you're commenting a lot about supporting everybody, and you're like one of the top supporters. Thank you. Tochi.
So, okay, so there's my channel right there, right? So, and I'm not saying anybody has to do theirs the way I'm doing mine. But like everybody gets the default uploads, but I created a playlist called Now It's Dark Recent Uploads, and I physically put all of my recent videos into that. And then you have your upcoming live streams tab. These are all single playlists. When you go to your playlist tab in the customize, is my mouse showing? Okay, I see it is. So there's customized channel right there. You can create your playlists. I'll show you that in a second. So I move my playlists around all the time. You can have 12 of them. You can have 12 single rows of playlists. And
I have a few playlists. I do. I've tried to do some. I had a friend that told me that it told me two things. She said, Nanette, when you gonna have your own YouTube channel? And when you do, most important thing is to label everything and have playlists on them. So I tried to put certain ones in the playlist, but I didn't do all of them.
So for me, when I go to a person's channel, especially if it's someone that I'm new to, I look for playlists. Sometimes you don't see any. So to somebody new, it's going to give the appearance that maybe you don't have a lot of videos. But if you hit the video tab, you'll see, oh, there's hundreds of videos, hundreds and hundreds. And those all populate in order of when, they were released. But I look for like playlist titles with little descriptions and then consistent looking thumbnails, because it just sets that this is Saturday Morning Circus, or this is tarot, or whatever it is. This is my top 13 lists. Here's my shorts.
I went onto your thing today before I was watching somebody else on YouTube, and I watched you. The first video was your daughter, then you doing all them tarot cards, and I got to oh Lord, horror tarot. Then I couldn't watch anymore.
So David is being very generous in offering us to look at his channel, and I will do that. Let me pull it up real quick. And I will share screen. David, you're going to be an exception because you are very creative, and I'm pretty confident that you have a nice looking thing. So you have a great banner. You've recently changed your profile pic. You've got an intro video that looks like it may be a selected video. So you definitely have a lot of room to add playlists. So in your multiple playlists, I might break out a few of these, like that are your favorite playlists, and add them as their own single playlist. And where this one says videos, that should always be at the top. Intro video is key. What I found, though, is having your most recent video be the default for the intro is hit or miss. The featured channels thing is wonderful. It's fun. It's great. You're showing support for a bunch of other channels. My personal opinion is it's eating up one of your rows for your own playlist. And it's also potentially going to distract me from going down to the rest of your playlists, because if somebody like the Night Watch Zone has this cool looking profile pic, I might stop and then click on his picture and go to his channel and just left yours behind. I'm not a fan of having the featured channel playlist. I may be in the minority, but I'm looking at my channel as my store. I don't want to start having one of the first things people that come to my store see are all these advertisements for other stores that have similar products. I don't know if that's harsh. I like that you have your, shorts is an automatic playlist. I think keeping shorts down to the bottom is a good idea. That I have mine down low. Multiple playlists, I think, would be the last, because it's the leftovers of what you didn't give a single line to, if that makes sense. So you have room for 12 spaces. I would definitely break out some of your more popular or larger playlists and give them their own run. Do you have it? Oh, so your banner too. This is something to consider. So there's 3 ways people view our videos, right? They look at our channel and our videos either on TV, on PC, or on a mobile device. So where you have this area on the sides, that will be cut off on mobile phone. So if you're only using mobile phone, you don't see this. But I use PC, so I see, some empty space, which look, your banner, please don't misunderstand. I love this banner. I really do. I love it a lot. But somebody who's watching on TV or on computer, there's a lot of open space. So yours, it's not an issue, but other people will end up having this line here and then just white, and a line here and then just white. You've at least expanded your colors all the way to the edges. But if you're missing that on the side, it looks like you have a dead link right here, this letterbox. When you see these links on a banner, you can have up to 5 of them, and you can manually select which 5 links. But when you see that little world symbol, that means it's a dead link. So if I click that, it's not going to take me anywhere. So you want to either readdress the URL for that, or maybe you stopped using. It looks like it's to Letterbox. Maybe a little bit bigger description of your channel. So even though we don't think of it in terms of tags, every time we write a description in our playlist description area, in our about section, in our videos, every single word is actually a tag, despite it not having a hashtag or it being in the tag area of the YouTube studio. So in this area here, I think we're given 5,000 characters worth of space. So as much as you put in here, works better without writing a novel. Like this is a good description of the channel, where you are and who you are. So I'm not saying you have to go crazy like expanding it, but like there's room that you can use. Everybody's email should be in there, absolutely. And then your links. So you've got links here. You can have up to 5 you can have multiple links. And then up here, you can choose to have 5 of them. Also, I don't know if it's showing up, but you can see where I've got Social Blade stats and all this other stuff, because I have the YouTube extensions, all this stuff. I can look at everybody's views. You've had 29 views in the past 60 minutes. You've had 2.3 thousand watch hours. Or maybe that's me. So stupid. Let's see. I'm trying to see if it's gonna stay on to the thing. Yeah, it's not. So I don't know. I use the extension Social Blade, TubeBuddy, and they're all free. You can use free versions of all these. I don't know. Am I talking too much? Chat kind of froze again. I think I bored everybody.
No, I'm still. There's 14 comments I haven't seen yet. So I was looking at what you were doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense if that's what your demographics are saying that. Yeah. David has it. I mean, you have a great looking channel without a doubt. And again, I've said it to you many times. I'm always amazed at how well people that use mobile do with the channels. Just as a side note, see how I've got my notification thing up here next to my profile picture? Like we all have that, right? So when I click it, I can see when my latest comment was, and it was from Craven Something Scary. And this is a networking thing. He does a lot of live streams. He's a bigger YouTuber than I am, and he's got a lot of viewers that I would like to have as viewers. And he puts out content that I like to watch because it's horror related. So that's a win-win when I watch one of his live streams, even if it's a replay, and I leave a comment. Sometimes even when I leave comments on any of your videos, I'll scroll through the comments that were left by other people and see if I don't recognize somebody. And then I look at what they do. If they have a channel that is something that I'm interested in, I've actually subscribed to people from people's comments on other people's videos. I'm saying a lot of blah, blah, blahs. But if we wait for 4 minutes, you're going to see my comments or my notifications, go even higher.
The thing is too is being receptive and commenting helps growth as well, because then you can see other people that are commenting, I've noticed, and you can subscribe to them, and then you can make another connection.
Yeah. It's weird. I keep saying networking like I'm a college recruiter or something, like, hey, come to my college.
Yeah, I feel like we're doing a fucking like a lecture or something.
And trust me, I know there is so much I don't know about YouTube, and there are so many things that I could probably be doing better, but I would appreciate, I've been reading so much this week because the reuse content thing really bothers me. And it's the number one reason why people don't get monetized is because of the reused content. So like now I'm super like focused on it. So this second half of this last hour went by pretty fast for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know that the Q&A thing in chat actually worked.
I think it did work. I just think that we
like maybe I don't know how to use it.
No,
like we had questions in chat, but I think that when you use that function, I don't know, isn't it supposed to like highlight them?
I just think that we discussed a topic that maybe some people are wanting to get there, and like some people, like they're not for sure if they want to use their channel for monetization, or if they want to use it for, it's what you want to make out of your channel, maybe,
at the end of the day, you have to be comfortable with your product, and like, so here I say this all the time, and that's why I don't do a lot of this kind of streaming, and I have a lot of opinions, but there's the saying, everybody has an opinion, and everybody has an ass.
I think you're right.
What is the saying? Everybody has opinions just like they have assholes. I don't know. And I'm, I definitely am not an expert, but I've been on YouTube for 15 years, and I've been in and out of several different channels of my own, and I know some things that definitely work, and then some things that for me don't work. And at the end of the day, you have to know what your goal is. You have to, make something that you are satisfied with, because what I think of your product is what I think about it. It doesn't matter. You have to, your opinion is the only opinion that should really matter to you. But you also, as part of what you think of your product, you know, if it's not being watched or purchased, then, you know, maybe your evaluation of your product has to kind of tweak a little bit. I don't know if I'm coming across the way I intend to.
No, it's not. It's not. You're being completely correct on it, and it's 100% accurate.
Yeah, this is a common thing too, David, and I struggle with this too. You're featuring music on the channel, and you've slowed down on the collectibles, figures and pops, etc. But it is something that you're passionate about. I think you should keep doing the videos, topics that you're passionate about. But what I see a lot of people do, and I did it as well years ago, is we think we need to like branch off and have 3 channels, one for my music, one for my horror, and then one for my poetry or whatever. But you really don't need to. You can have your one channel and then utilize those playlists and then still engage in each of those different genres or communities and still have one central place for them to go. Your channel is like a store. It's got the produce department on one side, it's got the bedding department on one side, it's got the toy department on another side. So
Yeah,
I definitely feel that
my
struggle.
friend said that everyone told her to do more than one channel, so she listened to them. She said, Nanette, when you do your channel, do one channel.
Right.
Because you'll get tired if you do a bunch of different ones. And you try to keep up with all of them.
Think of it like this. YouTube is the biggest mall in the world, and it is the hottest thing going right now. I work in the industry, guys. All of my calls on a daily basis, YouTube is the hot topic. Customers that I work with, what do you guys do with the internet? I watch YouTube. YouTube is the hottest thing going right now. Think of it as a shopping mall. You can do what you want with it all day, every day.
I kind of snickered when you said the industry, because I have this running joke, and I took it from, I don't know what comedian, but it had to have been 30 years ago. And I used to say this on, it's funny that you brought up my public access TV show, but we always used to say, I know what I'm talking about because I'm in the business. And by the business, I mean the industry. And then every once in a while we would flip it, and I would say, I know what I'm talking about because I'm in the industry. And by the industry, I mean the business. It's just
Let's
funny.
put it this way. Triple H said it best. Is it best for business?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Can we please give proper credit to Vince?
Yes, Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
He is the one. What is best for business?
And yes, I do work in the cable industry. You guys all know that. And I'm telling you, when I talk to my customers 70 times a day, what do you do on the internet? It's YouTube, 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 YouTube.
Yeah. 2 channels, but I've all but abandoned my vinyl community channel. They don't care about the horror soundtracks and scores, and I'm not convinced that it interests very many in the horror community. I think it's hit or miss. Like some of the streams you were doing during Halloween were great. Like I think I commented on a few of those. It is hit or miss though. Like same thing with what I was doing with I do my tarot Thursday. The first video did great, and then after that, they just went right downhill. Now, my plan for the
your tarot intros.
I did too.
I mean, I'm missing them. That's why I'm watching your old ones.
Yeah, well, the tarot series of of videos was only meant to be short-lived because I only have so many decks of tarot cards. So once I'm done with the tarot cards that I have, and I'm using a couple of Baileys, like that wasn't intended to be an ongoing forever series. So, but my point is just that, like, I'm still doing them because I enjoy those tarot card things, but they're not getting the views that I expected. Because of the first one, it got high views, but then after that, it all went downhill. So, but yeah, I definitely get
Well,
that.
the first one was your daughter. And I think, don't count me on this, but I think that people much rather see a woman than a man doing stuff.
That is true, though.
You know what, though, Nanette? I looked at my demographics as far as my channel like 10 minutes ago. It's 90% women between the age of 25 and 40.
You're so full
and
of shit.
10% men.
You're so full
I don't know
of
what it is. It must be the looks.
You're full of shit.
It's actually gone up in the last 10 minutes at 91% women.
He doesn't know who's watching his
Now I
stuff.
gotta look at mine because I quoted
It's actually
numbers.
at 92% women between the age of 23 now and 42. The rest is men from the UK.
Oh my god. So here, this is an interesting thing too. So like, I'm focused on the subscriber count, right? And this stream was to celebrate my 2,000 subscribers. My watch time in the last 28 days, 82.5% come from non-subscribed people. Age and gender for me right now, male is 58 and female is 42. So that's actually recently changed because it was higher for the males.
Jennifer Tochi, I love those vinyl videos you do.
Jennifer Tochi wears vinyl?
She does vinyl, her vinyl collections.
I will
vinyl
show you
outfits?
vinyl.
Yeah.
This is vinyl.
It's up to 95% female viewership in the last hour, by the way, on mine.
Oh, 46-year-olds. Ugh. Ugh. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What is wrong with 46-year-olds?
Besides being very old? Nothing.
Not that old.
It is. So there is a common thing between aging between men and women, and it's somewhat like, you have a dog, right? And you know how dogs have that dog years. So like for every human year, there's 7 dog years.
Yes.
It's very similar between men and women. Women age faster. It's genetics. It's a thing.
So I'm older than you.
You are very much older. I was, on one of my last streams, every week I try to show a potential future date, a future Bailey stepmom. And this week I do have one, and I guess I'll show it now, even though we're off the business topic. But I do want to share this. And Hobbs, are you there, Hobbs? Because I want to make sure you see this.
I do.
Okay, this is going to be the future.
I want to see the wedding. I want to see the wedding. What's going to happen?
Okay, this is the girl that I may go for.
Did she do the slingshot rides at the carnival?
Exactly. And she works at McDonald's. Could you imagine? Here I am, just sitting back at a live stream. It's about to go off the air. And then here comes this girl off the bus with a bag of fries, walking in my door with her retro McDonald's shirt and she's got like a leftover cheeseburger from somebody's to-go order that they forgot to take. I mean, God, that is the life.
The smell alone would be.
I don't care what she smells like. She
Kentucky Fried Curds are going to stay Christmas.
So, enjoy that. So so on the topic of like choosing videos that we watch and don't watch, and then I know you made a generous offer one night for me to come on panel with you, but I was working. And then also I noticed what the topic was, and it was about Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving or whatever. Like, I will probably not participate in as many holiday themed ones because it is a
Why did you go to Patrick's? He was talking about Thanksgiving movie.
oh my God. It was peanuts, and I wasn't on a panel. Listen, let me finish my statement. I have mental illness issues, like probably 90% of the people in chat do as well. So I know my triggers. I can't be on camera talking about holidays that make me emotional. It's different when I'm in a chat. And for an example, last night, or it might have been the night before, Patrick was doing a stream. I was in the chat, and I abruptly said, "Have a good night, everyone," because the topic became uncomfortable for me because they were talking about suicide and the death of like the Power Ranger guy. So I didn't think at that moment, like I wasn't prepared that I was going to be triggered, but it did a little bit because I've attempted suicide myself. And so I just left the stream. So, it's to be on camera talking is different than being in a chat that I can just leave. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Pam just recognized her new sister-in-law, by the way.
Right.
Go ahead, Nanette. I'm sorry. I had to point out that Pam.
But yeah, I understand that I have a lot of mental illness and I have depression and everything. And,
so you understand, you know what I'm talking about.
But a good way to break depression is to have fun on YouTube with your friends.
Yes.
Damn it, that's what it's got to be.
That's why I have a YouTube channel, because I have fun getting up and
Stop deleting your channel and your content.
Right.
Have fun with it.
Right.
Quit getting mad about stuff and have fun.
And you know what else? Like, I have a very religious friend who offers advice to find religion to help me with my depression. I have a work friend, who is very much into working out, and he always suggests going to the gym. So I did some research on going to the gym, and I think I found one.
Bitch, I'm stylish. Black tuck, big t-shirt, Billy. Show my wrist, but I want that dime. Niggas talk crazy.
So I may start working out. And I already know that beat that dropped just now is going to cause me to have a copyright claim that I'm going to have to mute in the morning. But
and Nanette, you've had views before. The one live stream before you canceled that video, you had over 100+ views on it. So you can do well if you want to.
What? That's good.
Wow. So Nanette, quit down on yourself. You're doing just fine. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you hear me, Nan?
I hear you, Josh.
I'm up to 97% female viewership on my channel.
Let me check mine. Oh, you know what I noticed? My male viewership went down because I don't have my nails painted today.
What is that coat that you're wearing, Jim? That is solid. I don't think I've seen you wear that.
This is actually it's a bathrobe. It's a Black Craft Cult. I don't wear it very often because I'm usually very warm, but
dude, that is awesome, Jim.
It's actually It's not called a bathrobe.
Oh,
It's
Lord.
Oh, it has a hoodie on it too?
Oh yeah, and it's all.
Dude, that's like a hef one. That's awesome, Jim.
It's all goat. It's very when I'm doing my satanic rituals, because you all know I've mentioned before I am a Satanist, and as the media would have you believe, I'm doing sacrifices on a regular basis. So
Look at what Tochi put in the comments.
You are.
yeah.
Look at what Tochi put in the comments. That's hysterical.
Oh, say how. Oh, she's so.
He's talking to me.
No, she's talking to me. Save a horse, ride a Jimmy, because she did her video today, and she had the cowgirl hat on, and it was. She was supposed to be a sheriff, but I instantly got cowgirl vibes, so I said, "Save a horse, ride a cowgirl," as the comment, and so she just flipped it on me. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't wear this very often because it's very warm. It's like fleece, but just for the record, Satanists do not even believe in Satan.
Oh, I know that.
True Satanists. There's more.
Are you guys familiar with a channel called Satanic Panic, by the way?
I am. It's my 5th channel.
Your what?
It's my 5th channel.
Okay.
I've only openly talked that I have 3, right? I have this one, and I have the old JLA After Dark, and I have the JLA Member. But if you guys start, you in particular, because I'm rotating your playlists, I also have a channel called Tap Color, Satanic Panic, and what is that other one? I've got multiple channels.
Oh, speaking of Satanic Panic, y'all do know about that whole dang Satanic Panic back in the 80s, maybe the 70s and 80s, and into the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
I was still swimming around in the 70s. I wasn't born yet. I was still swimming.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't born till 83. But I know about that Satanic Panic because of things on the internet that I watched. Man,
I didn't have legs. I had a tail at that time.
83. I call BS on that.
I was born in 83.
I want to see a birth certificate.
That's going to be a problem. It'd be a problem for me to show you a driver's license at the moment because of I need to clean. I need to look for my stuff because I don't have any of that.
We're going into uncharted territory, by the way. I want to throw that out there. At the beginning of the stream, I was mentioning how tired I was, and I really had thoughts that I wasn't going to make 2 hours. We are after 12. I'm doing my own after party.
Yeah, it's true.
Doing my own after party. I've got all these clips too ready to go. Like, it's funny. I won't use all of them because I can just save them for next week. I do potentially feel like I'm going to get some backlash because we did remove somebody tonight from chat. Hey, James Skype, very nice to see you.
We didn't remove Work Lion left. We didn't remove him.
No, Cheetah did.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Well,
I took away his mod.
Have Cheetah. No, something have ranch. Have Cheetah will with ranch will ban you. Something like that. I can't remember what he said, but yeah.
Let me just say real quick, a shout out to James Skype. He's one of the channels that I do frequent once in a while when I can. He does live streams, and it's all about networking and sharing ideas and growing and checking other channels out. And if something jives, you subscribe and leave a comment. And he also does videos where he's trying new food. He did the garlic fries and the chicken sandwich from Wendy's, which we also had tried, Bailey and I. Pretty good stuff. But I've followed James Skype for several years with other channels, so he probably doesn't even know that I've been subscribed to him through multiple channels over the years. But he's over 50K subscribers, and he's a great example of somebody who doesn't let the haters get him down, because as you succeed, more haters sometimes come out of the woodwork. So he's a good example of somebody who just sticks to his plan. He just does his show. He doesn't get phased. Somebody was in his stream tonight asking him, a stupid question, and it didn't even phase him. He's just like, whatever, dude. Like, you're still here giving me a view, basically. So anyways, that's a shameless plug.
No, that's okay. Definitely. I've been called names, stuff. You just gotta get past it and don't let the haters hate.
Yep. Haters are gonna hate.
I had a live stream. It was a few days after my birthday.
Which birthday?
Birthday party. This one.
52nd.
Like I said, the 39th. But anyway, people started coming in and started talking mean to my the people on my panel, and nope, you're gone.
Bye-bye.
And I was freaking out, and Steven was like, give me a ranch. I'm like, I can't give you a ranch. You're up here. And he's like, hello, Nanette. Give me a ranch. And none of the people in my it was there. And there was like 8 people attacking me and people on my panel.
I got a few of them. I was there. I remember it. I got 1 or 2 of them.
So, like, the wrench theory, it's a weird thing. Like, this went against my original thought plan, and I did everybody getting a wrench. Hold on 1 second, guys. We're going to bring up another guest. Hey, David.
Hey.
So I went with the idea to give everybody a wrench on this one, and that came from Cassie, actually, from Oracles and Beyond, and now, gosh, I'm going to forget what her new channel name is. Mystic Pizza? No. I can't scroll up far enough. Man, we had a lot of chat going on tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have David.
Yeah. What's up, David?
Not much. I figured I would just hop in since I was
yeah, thanks.
Being so active in the chat section.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I mean, you were understanding where we were going, which is not a normal stream topic, I think, for all of us. So I know I lost a few people. My intention wasn't to be like judgy or preachy, but it's a topic that Josh and I have been talking a lot about, and in particular this week, because I didn't get that monetization again for the second time. So
that's Patrick's fault.
I wish I could blame him, but it's my own. Like, I understand the reuse content policy and stuff. So because I did, I got dinged with it my first application, but I thought I did enough to change the movies that I was showing that they weren't going to count again. I thought, doing the overlays and doing them as a live premiere instead of just upload, and that didn't work. So there goes 1,700 hours worth of watch hours just like that. Patrick's still here, but yeah, your channel is very nice looking. So I would just add a ton of. I would just, every time YouTube gives us something, like they give you a space for 12, use all 12, or as much of it. Same thing with like character space to where you're not like writing a book, because obviously nobody's reading all that stuff for the most part anyway. So I get lazy with my video descriptions because I don't imagine very many people read much of it.
Yeah, I mean, other than the title, I might occasionally put a little brief description, but I'm pretty bad just leaving it blank.
Yeah. I try to use up the entire 500 or the total amount of characters available in the tag section. I definitely do try to use those. That's the nice thing with the TubeBuddy. I think I use TubeBuddy Pro, but I know there's the free version of it too. Like they'll auto suggest tags for you based on your title. And then if you copy and paste your title into your description, that also helps your tag awareness. So I copy my title into my description and the full title into the tag bar, and it helps generate like the tag activity. Go ahead, Josh.
I have a question for David's Horror.
Shoot.
Hi, David. Thanks for coming.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah. Hi, Dave. I have a question for you. Long time connection. Thank you for coming up today. A little giddy. So, why is it that you feel that you would not be okay with being monetized? Like I'm just curious because you're such a talented individual. I'm just curious that you do this just for the love of it, because I kind of feel like you could go very far with it. I mean, am I sounding mean?
No. I mean, I'm not opposed to being monetized, but it's not an end goal for me at this point. I enjoy just connecting with people and just I don't know. I guess since COVID, I mean, I've kind of turned into a homebody. So just connect through YouTube. I mean, I can appreciate that, and I just enjoy the connections. I've made some really great friends, and I mean, if I get to 1,000 subscribers and people want to see more, then I'm not opposed to being monetized. But it's not an end goal for me.
I understood you, David.
Okay, I just wanted to double check that because you're extremely talented, and
thank you. I appreciate that.
I just want you to know that you don't have to keep the bar at a certain level. If you want to, you can go pretty far with it. That's all I have. Hey, Dave. Thanks, Dave.
Next caller, please.
We're going to go to Poughkeepsie. We've got Jonathan on line 4. Jonathan comes to us with a question about I've got all these queued up. Yeah, so
I've also been David's personal security guard in some of the streams, and it's got me in trouble. So I've had to back off of that a little bit.
His personal security guard?
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got a regular viewer of the Coast to Coast stream that likes to poke jabs. I think it's innocent, but he does it quite a bit.
Is it Patrick?
I don't want to name names, but yes, it's Patrick.
Okay. He seems to troll a bit.
It does start with a P. I'll put it that way.
Oh. So it is Patrick.
No. No. It's not. It's Paul. It's Paul from Arizona.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
What does what mean? This?
Yes.
She has a leak, and I am the plumber.
I just think David could go on the road if he wanted to. He's just such a talented person. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind him being play out again. I miss it. So what would you like to see more from my channel? Just Hobbs and Jim and Annette. I'm just meeting you for the first time. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
I am subscribed to your channel, but I watched one of your videos, and that was about it. I've been not feeling so well, and I soon after that started getting sick.
Sick of this channel?
I need to go and say fuck you to all my channels and get rid of them.
Don't get rid of your other channels.
Why not? I don't watch them, and I've got like 300 on YouTube.
Hold on. If you have multiple channels,
I don't mean me. I'm talking about people I'm subscribed to.
Oh, why are you going to get rid of them?
I don't watch them anymore. I don't have time to.
Okay, but
put me
just
on.
Don't watch them. don't unsubscribe to people. There's no reason unless somebody. Go ahead, Josh, because I'm.
How do you feel about reviewing movies, Dave?
I've done a few. I think if I did more, I would get better with practice. But I don't know.
You know what I really like to do? I like to watch your trivia, and I have a strategy because sometimes I'm at work, so I just click A for every answer, and hoping that I win.
That's hilarious.
Well, that must have been why I subscribed to your channel, because I heard from someone that you do trivia.
Yeah, I try to do it at least once a month. It's been getting some decent views, and I've had several more people come along as we've done more. So I think maybe I'll try to do it twice a month, maybe next year.
So I watch them on TV, so I can't chat because I'm like, I think your last one was at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And that's right about when I'm getting ready to go into work. So
yeah,
I was playing it. I think I might have even answered a couple times on my phone.
I mute my phone and I turn on my television and I watch YouTube.
Does this work?
So I can talk, I can type to everyone and I can see on the big screen.
I see. Mr. Bones.
I like the horror content and I like the record stuff. I'm getting into the record videos as well, Dave.
Yeah, I saw you in Best Chat the other day asking about people's purchases. I guess at the Black Friday sale at Walmart, everything was $15 on vinyl.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
our store does a horrible job of like preparing and flagging everything.
Yeah, I think it started last Monday and it ran through this past Sunday.
Yeah. Event number 2. That was when we had DVDs and things, but I didn't know there was records as well. So
do you work in the media section, Jim? Or
no, but I go by it all the time.
Okay.
None of us are actually allowed to work in it overnight.
Oh.
So yeah, we
I'm just curious because my Walmart has stopped getting a lot of Blu-ray releases. Everything seems to be like strictly DVD, and like I don't buy DVDs. I want to buy Blu-rays or 4K.
I noticed that too. It's funny. Just this when that event that you're talking about just happened, I noticed how many were DVDs.
Yeah,
and I was just like, what is going on? Nobody wants DVDs, but it must be. It must be because of money, profit. I'm not sure. What happened? Did I bump? Oh, what were you saying, Annette?
I said, speaking of Black Friday, I went on this app called Holes. WHOLEE. Yeah, I don't know how you say it. and I got me 6 things of tarot cards.
What? You got 6 decks of tarot cards? Nice. See, there's 6 videos right there for you. 6 shorts and 6 videos.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 48 already.
You got 48 videos right there.
Yeah, 48 decks of tarot cards?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's addicting. I probably got about that many too. So
no.
It's like albums, you know, like it's your thing.
But you've been collecting for years, and it sounds like she just like started in the last.
No, I think she
started 10 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
She's probably done it longer than I have, actually.
I noticed that David seems like he's had some interest in your tarot videos.
Yeah, I enjoy the artwork quite a bit.
Yeah, I do too. That's what draws me to a lot of the decks.
I mean, I've never had a tarot card reading or anything, but just seeing the different artwork and stuff, it's
my favorite deck. The one that I use most often is the Deviant Moon. I think it was one of the first.
Yeah.
I have to say something.
Of course.
Commenting on stuff that you said, Jennifer. What do you mean, Annette and Demon Dog? He is sleeping.
Yeah, why would you bring that up in chat to distract us? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's fun. Bony macaroni. Yeah, this is my longest stream in so long. I was looking at when I ported over from my old channel all those videos and live streams. I had 6-hour live streams. I was like, what was I doing talking for 6 hours? But I used to do the wrestling pay-per-views, watch parties. So I would be watching like WrestleMania, and then other people would be in chat as they watched WrestleMania, and we'd all be talking wrestling stuff. And then the WWE actually started their own YouTube channel then, and they started doing it as well. It's pretty funny. I'd like to think that I gave them that idea.
Yeah, you were talking about I Like Scary's channel and everything. Brandon had this great idea to have 9 other people on his channel come up and do live stream, and he wanted to talk about Stranger Things. And we stayed on to 6 o'clock in the morning, and we started at 10. But we talked about a lot more than just.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Hobbs, are you still there? Did we lose you?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm
still starstruck with David's horror being on there.
I know. I forgot that So you brought up my cable access days. I actually found business cards that I had made back in the day. This was one of the shows that we did. It was called The Paul Show. Oh, and Jim. Yeah. And the reason it's funny because Paul was a college intern at the TV station, and that's how we got access to do a show. I was on it, Jim, and we had a second guy on it whose name was also Jim. So it was called The Paul Show, Oh, and Jim, and then it went to Oh, and Jim with the number 2 because there was 2 Jims once he joined us. But Paul never was on camera. And the few times that he was on camera, we would do the neighbor from that Tim Allen show where you only could see part of his face.
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson. What was the name of that? Was it called the Tim Allen?
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. Yeah, that's right.
Audio neighbor.
Yes. So we did that with him, and we would only show like the back of his head. The only time we showed his face was when we had him playing his cousin RuPaul, and so he would dress in drag, and then that was the only time we ever showed his face on camera. I don't know what made me think of that other than I just saw those business cards there. But we used to use those because we would hand them out. I do miss those days. That was so fun having a total TV station at your disposal. It was a lot harder back then though, with VHS and the editing decks and the all of this massive equipment that now would be just on a laptop. It's just amazing.
I love public access TV. I probably have about 200 videos saved on public access television from locally here.
Oh yeah.
I love the fact that you did. That is so cool.
So fun. We did it for like 8 years. And we got big because we went into 2 cities. We started in the one, and then we branched out into the neighboring city. So we would do our live show, and then the next week we would air that live show as a rebroadcast in the neighboring town. So
we forgot to answer the rest of David's question. I think I'm the only one that answered it. What would you guys like to see more from David's Horror, in the panel or the chat?
Daughters.
Jim.
That was a joke. It was a joke.
Jim.
What? Bodyguard's gonna get me. Dang it. I don't know. I think just consistent. You got a good thing going. Really, it's just a matter of
Yes.
Not really what you're up against, but like how you are marketing yourself. Like this is a good tool. Popping on you do the coast to coast. But like what I'm finding is, and this is not meant as like a negative, but we get the same people in our chats, so we're not growing, we're not branching out. Like I'm constantly looking for suggested videos to go, and I actually take the time to go watch the videos that get suggested to me that are outside of the circle that I'm already in. I want my circle to be growing.
Well, the only way
I'd like to see David review some obscure horror, like some really like out there horror, just to see what he thinks of. I'm sorry, Nan, go ahead.
What I was saying was that I have more people than and some of them come and they say they won't come onto my channel because I'm doing it the same time that the people that I know are doing things are doing. And
yeah, that's a factor because I know for a while the Coast to Coast stream was up against Brad and Joe and Jason. They've stopped doing their stuff on Saturday, so I think we're probably one of the only horror community channels that streams Saturday, right? I mean, I know Patrick does some stuff usually late Saturday night, but yeah, I mean, we try to be conscious of that. I mean, we used to stream every Saturday, but I think we've as COVID has eased up and people are back to work, we're just not all going up to it every Saturday, so we've taken some breaks, which
Mr. Bones is asking when you're going to do the Screaming of the Lambs again.
I'd love to do another Screaming of the Lambs. Bring on some people I haven't talked to before and just talk horror. I wanted to get Jim on there for a long time.
What?
I used to do a Screaming of the Lambs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The stupid thing. Can I re-show your channel?
Yeah.
Jim's like, what?
I was listening.
Let's see what you.
Hold on.
What?
Okay. Let me. So this is your video that just went live 44 minutes ago.
What's up with that?
All right. Well, we'll do it there. The police. So with my social blade, graded as a B minus, which is I think the same that I am as the Social Blade Over thing. You average 1 sub a day. You've had 18 subscribers in the last 30 days. Your daily view average is 154. You've had 68 views today. And today, I believe, is a 24-hour period, not since midnight in the 45 minutes. So let's see.
What the fuck is Social Blade?
It's just another one of those YouTube extensions. Then you've got your TubeBuddy. So for this video, Mike got the spins and David, and let's see. So it tracks like where it's getting likes and stuff on social media. Your channel has 580 videos. So like I was saying before, like playlists may help get more exposure to those. They have all these little best practices. End screens, comment pinned. I try to pin comments, but I forget to do that too. There's your thumbnail. Your social interaction is really good.
Yeah, I don't post links to my videos.
So
Facebook.
Yeah, but no tags on your excuse me.
Yeah,
on your video, and then in your channel settings, your customization, your 2 of 3 channels are just your names. So like add a ton more of tags in there about what your channel is about: vinyl, records, albums, all these different things. You can add so much more in there. And then for your videos, so in that settings too, you have upload defaults. You can add all of these tags as an upload default, and they will automatically populate on all your videos. You won't have to type them in every single time. So if you do a pretty regular, upload, and you just don't want to take the time to add those tags, you can have them auto populate for you. Same thing with in your description box, like
nothing.
So you have nothing in there. So like with mine, I have, you can buy me a coffee link. You can check me out on Facebook link. You can whatever, all that auto populate for me. I don't type that in every single time. It's there because I have it in my defaults. Let's see. I have so many tabs open. I don't know. And that Social Blade and the vidIQ, those are free. Like you can well, again, mobile. See, I'm so limited on my knowledge about what you can do on mobile.
Do you have a way to share that photo I just sent you, Jim?
Yeah. Give me a few seconds.
This is what happened when I put Hobbs Horror and Social Blade. Social Blade looks very, very cool, by the way. I'm definitely interested, but when I typed in my channel, this is what came up.
Give me a second. I'm working on it.
And I have no idea what that is, but that's exactly what came up. I'm not exaggerating.
You're not being funny or anything right now?
I'm not, swear to God, I'm not. I don't even know what it is.
I think that's a Hobbs.
I mean, what is that?
It's a yellow spotted dick.
I'm not joking. Like when I put in my name in Social Blade, that's what.
That's funny. Just for the record, David offered his channel for a critique earlier, so I wasn't just all of a sudden thinking. I just remembered that I didn't show some of the benefits of those extensions so that you can see a lot of your analytics and other people's too. Like, as you can see, I have that as my extension on Google or Chrome or whatever this is, and then I can see everybody's channel. How do I make her big? Oh, solo layout.
Hello.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, Lord.
Is it a paper plate or?
It's a mask.
Okay. Did you cut it out of a paper plate though? Like.
No.
Oh, okay.
Made out of plastic.
I think it works.
Oh, okay.
How do I?
Really? Is that the Castle of Grayskull mask, or is that?
It's not a very comfortable one, but
I like
What was your guys' your grade on your
B-?
I was a B-, so Jim's telling me I have a chance.
Let's see. Hobbs is also B-. You've had 50 subs the last 30 days. 2 subs daily average.
why are you apologizing, Jennifer?
Because she called your dog a demon, and Jack, the little Jack.
So same thing, Hobbs, with you. There's no channel tags, no video tags. Just add them in. It's free advertising potentially. This video though has 18 comments, 52 views. So you get good views. That's more views than I get on a lot of my videos. That's why I feel weird about giving like pointers, because honestly, I don't get like a lot of views.
I average like maybe 12 to 18 views.
Yeah.
It seems. So Jim, just putting like hashtag horror, does that automatically get added to that tag section? Or do you have to actually go into the tag section and type in the tags you want to use?
So in your description box of your video, you can do 3 hashtags with whatever words. And what that'll do is it'll bring it up underneath your thumbnail.
Uh-huh.
And it does increase the hashtag if it's a popular hashtag. So with I feel like I'm a salesperson for those extensions. When you do the hashtag, it'll bring up a little drop down box of all the hashtags that have a portion of that word that you just wrote, and it'll show you how many videos used those hashtags. So
it don't do that. It won't let you do that if you're doing it on a phone.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. That's where I'm limited on my knowledge about what you're.
But I can go into YouTube Creator and do it there. On my
Yeah,
phone.
I just don't know about the extensions. But yeah, the upload. Yeah, the YouTube Studio definitely is. If you don't have the mobile app of the YouTube Studio, then you should definitely do that.
I have it.
Yeah, I love that. I look at it all the time. I find that it updates much faster than the PC Studio. But
what are you doing?
Oh, I lost 2 subscribers during the stream. I wonder who one of those might have been. Thanks, Patrick. Trigger Faker. But my hours haven't updated in a day, so that sucks. So I can't tell where I'm at.
Nanette, are you there?
Yes. What do you want?
Coachy wants you to accept her apology, or she's gonna. She didn't mean to call Jack a demon dog. She's sorry. She's sorry.
It's fine, Jennifer. If I got mad at people calling him demon dog, I'd have to get mad at my grandpa.
You guys need to do your Rocky Horror collab, by the way, you and Tochi. You guys owe me that. You've been talking about doing it for a month now.
Yeah, all right. Maybe we can do it for a Thanksgiving special. Unless Tochi.
I mean, they did have a dinner, right? They were eating
meatloaf.
It's a good question for David's Horror. Are you big into Rocky Horror?
I have seen it. Back when VH1 was still a thing, they used to show it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Never seen it live?
No.
Oh,
I have the soundtrack though on vinyl.
So this is funny. It's a story I've wanted to tell for a while. I'm glad Josh brought it up. So my first exposure to Rocky Horror Picture Show was the soundtrack first. So my mother moved to California, and I went back and forth between New York and California. And one of the places that she lived, they had like a rec center. And in the rec center, there was like a pool table, ping pong table, record player, and then like 8 albums. So I found the Rocky Horror album, and it had the most interesting looking cover. So I put that on. And man, that was so crazy. So when I only knew it as an album, I didn't know it was based on a movie. And then when I saw the movie, I already knew all the words to the music because I listened to it so much every time I would visit my mom. I love that movie. It's so freaky. But I'm off camera. I'm a freaky deaky. Freaky deaky.
Funny story, Josh. My high school sweetheart was like a prude, right? We break up, and I find out that she's going to Rocky Horror shows. She's getting on the stage and going through all the rituals that happen at Rocky Horror. So I'm like, what the hell happened? So I've always been stand off to that movie.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
Can you imagine if David had to go up there and get initiated?
Oh yeah,
the pelvic thrust initiation.
You do not want to say that you were a virgin. First time, they trick you. And your friends that take you will let you raise your hand because it's a riot. Yeah. I knew enough the first time I went live to not raise my hand because I had already known the lore.
It's so funny though, because he's like thinking she's a prude the whole time, and like meanwhile at night she's going and doing Rocky Horror shows. Like
yeah.
Good
meanwhile, Jim's doing ping pong while listening to Hapatootie.
I was first exposed to sweet transvestites at a young age in a ping pong hall. Yes. The red flags were all there.
I am also a freaky deaky outside of the horror walls. I'm obsessed with Rocky Horror and anything underground.
Yeah.
I've even dressed as Eddie, the mail boy. Just watched last year's stream.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I saw that.
What's underground? Sorry.
Cult, anything horror shows, anything locally here that's creepy or spooky. I'm there. So
cool.
I was talking about sexual fetishes when I said freaky deaky, but yeah, horror.
Kinks. Yeah, so freaky kinky dinky. Okay, I didn't hear you say that. Okay.
Freaky deaky.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what freaky deaky means.
I'm not.
I just hit myself.
Taboo.
Taboo.
Oh, Taboo.
One of the best 70s porn movies ever.
I mean, you told us that we have a boglin kink as well because we all like boglins.
You guys do. I don't.
He said because we talked about it. He goes, they have a boglin fetish.
I think you do.
I'm not talking about my fetish. Not happening.
All right, that's a bait right there. I'll go for it.
Yeah, but we already know what that is. It's alcohol. It's alcoholic gummies, right?
Yeah,
that's your favorite thing.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about my fetish. What Jim was talking about, he wanted to know about you. Y'all are never gonna talk me into telling y'all that.
I think she set us up before for this, and then she told us it was like bondage or something.
Let's put a poll in the chat. Who wants to talk about Nanette's personal fetishes?
I think it was like bondage or whips or something because she brought it out like she's about to now. I see it. I can see the look on her face. I know it. I know it.
Oh,
wait. I've
Bones just completely won the.
What do you have?
Brought in a rocket ship and monkeys underneath her pillow.
Okay, that's great. Philip, thank you for that.
It has a switch for you to turn it on. Then it buzzes like a rocket ship.
All right, you can have a seat now.
Look out, Mr. D. Coming in for a landing.
No, it's good. Is it okay? Okay, you know what? No, let's not do that. Oops.
I cut you off, Hobbs. I'm so sorry. Did Hobbs fall off his chair? I think
Nanette, Bones just outed you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Jennifer pulled out the whip on live stream.
Yeah. That's funny.
What about the full tilt boogie from Dusk Till Dawn? David, can you do some Tito and Tarantula on your guitar?
I don't have it handy, but I may be able to do something like that. I know Ben's done it, I think, on his Instagram page. So you mentioned obscure horror movies, Josh. Was there one that you would like me to start off with? Or reviews?
Have you heard of Cat Sick Blues?
I have not.
That's a good one. That's relatively obscure. Anything you guys would like to see? David's horror review, anything obscure, put it in the comments.
I probably don't know a lot of obscure stuff, actually.
Yeah, I don't know a lot.
Like
whoever typed Pink Flamingo, please hold off.
I've definitely watched Pink Flamingo.
I enjoyed that movie we watched back in October, Jim. The one with the guy who was scared of cats.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good movie. I'd never seen it before. I enjoyed it.
Cat's Eye?
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
I think so.
I don't think it was Cat's Eye. Was it?
No.
Chocolate Strawberry Vanilla is a good one as well. It's kind of obscure. It's a good movie.
Isn't that a Limp Bizkit album?
I don't know. I want your wife to be able to talk to you again after you watch it. I don't know. You watch Terrifier. She probably wouldn't be mad at you for some of these.
She wouldn't be surprised at the stuff I watch.
I've watched a lot more things than y'all think I have that are weird.
Nobody's thinking about that, Nanette.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about really bizarre ass horror movies.
I know, Mr. Bones. I was just being funny.
Like
do you like slasher movies, David, more than? Is that your preference as far as horror?
I like more of the psychological Omen, Exorcist, possession type movies. Those are mine.
Have you seen Rosemary's Baby?
I haven't. I have not.
Okay, you should definitely watch that one because it's right in vein with those.
Yeah, I've seen pieces of it. I've not seen it from start to finish.
Some people don't like it because it's a little
on Tubi.
Obscure horror for David's horror. Put it in the chat, folks.
I'm surprised it hasn't been mentioned, but I've never seen this Human Centipede.
Me either. I'm with you. I haven't brought myself to it yet.
Me neither.
I keep saying I'm going to, and then I'm like, why? Why do I want to do it? I probably would end up liking it.
Marriage, baby.
Okay.
I've never seen the Serbian film either.
I don't like Midsommar.
What about a movie called Society? Have you heard about that or seen that one?
I've heard of it. I have not seen it.
Yeah, that could be one you could watch, and then maybe you'll talk to us again after you watch that.
I have
Frankenhooker was good.
Frankenhooker is pretty funny.
I've seen.
If you have Showtime, it's on there.
I've seen Frankenhooker. I've never seen Suspiria.
Me either.
I have the soundtrack from Tom York from the new Suspiria, but I've never seen the new one or the original.
That's funny. Yeah, there's so many movies I haven't seen.
Suspiria, the original is on Tubi and the remake is on Amazon.
Remake of what?
Suspiria.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rosemary's Baby. I was about to get what?
There was a remake though.
I don't know when it's at. But that was a TV show, actually.
Mr. Bones,
I don't recommend you watching that.
Mr. Bones, are you talking about the movie with John Cusack, Identity? Is that the one he's talking about?
There's only one I know of.
You've seen Basket Case, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I've not seen any of the sequels. I'm not a fan of found footage movies. If that's has any bearing on your suggestions.
Don't Answer the Phone. Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a good one. You've seen the Maniac films, right?
Yep, the original and the Elijah Wood.
Okay. Let's see.
I've seen
Dug in the Basement. You've seen that, right?
No.
Ooh. There you go. It's a good start.
That Phil has recommended to me is Pulse and Rec or Record or whatever it's called.
Record is found footage.
I was going to say Rec is
yeah.
found footage for sure.
But Pulse is good and it ain't. I stay away from found footage if I can help it. But I own Pulse.
Well, I have Rosemary's Baby on Blu-ray, so I will watch that one and give my review. Start off safe.
There's so many things I love
that's pretty safe. It's American classic for a reason.
Witchcraft. It's all about witchcraft.
I'm trying not to go to the extreme level with the extreme horror yet with him because I still want him to be my friend later.
Extreme horror is in gory or just?
Well, there's different levels of extreme horror, right? There's different levels. There's different tiers of extreme horror. Like I'm into all of it, so
yeah,
I can tolerate every bit of it.
Most of it, but if it involves killing a baby, then no, I can't watch it.
You know, there are certain people in the community that won't watch Rape Revenge. There's certain people in the community.
I've seen Martyrs. I'm okay with that one. I've seen I Spit on Your Grave. I've seen all those. I'm okay with Rape and Revenge.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed High Tension. That's one of my favorite extreme, if you call that extreme, movies.
Yeah. One time I was telling somebody, I was like, "Are you into extreme horror?" And they're like, "Yeah, man, I watch extreme horror." They're like, "I have Dimension Extreme." I'm like, "Nobody." Extreme horror.
I've not seen a lot of foreign films, if I'm being honest. Like I've never seen The Audition. I hear that's a good one. I have seen The Sadness. That was a good movie. That was extreme, if you ask me. No, you don't think so?
I've not seen that. Everybody's telling me to see that, but I've not. I guess Bones can tell you if that's Bones. Is that extreme to you? He loves that movie.
The Sadness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at one point, this guy's like skull. This woman's eye socket.
There's a movie called I reviewed it. Oh, Flowers 1 and 2. That's considered extreme, but it's not extreme gore. I consider it art because it's grimy and it's dirty. It's about these girls that are killed and they're all in a basement underneath the house, and all of a sudden they're alive and they have to get out from underneath the walls and the flooring, and they wake up and they relive their murders. Somehow they're still alive, but it's art to me because it's the way that the special effects are and whatnot. So to me, that type of film, Flowers 1 and 2, which is free on YouTube, is art. Some people consider that extreme because there's defecation and there's vomiting. So that's one type of extreme.
You just described.
Some people are into that. There's sexual acts in it. But then, that's that level of extreme. There's rape revenge extreme. There's just gore fests. And then there's the ones that Wes watches, which are extreme films about people that just shit. So,
Yeah, I'm not
called Ducal Milk. So, it's all over the board. It's everybody. There's a market for everything, guys.
That is so true. I'm into sports now.
Yeah.
No,
this is
really.
extreme.
This is a new sport that I found. This is legit. Ready? This is not a joke, by the way. This is real.
Huh.
Isn't that weird?
Give it 5 years and that'll be in the Olympics.
That's what people were writing in the comments. It's so weird. I don't even know why. I've never seen that before. At first, I thought it was just like a weird thing that somebody was doing at the mall, but
oh my!
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
George Takei.
Oh my!
It's real.
That really is the voice of Jim from Now It's Dark.
It really is me.
His demographics from female to males has went up to 93%.
93% male?
Oh my.
I'll take it. That's what it used to be. If I could just get the demographic age a little lower, get those twinks watching my videos.
Yeah, not us 46-year-olds.
Yeah, what the heck?
I'll be 46 in February, by the way.
Yeah, well, you'll be a true 46. Female 46 is.
Okay.
The thing about Dave also is that he's calm, cool, collect type guy, but he has a costume of one of the most violent recent killers in horror.
So true. That is really so true.
Did you ever see the episode where he was on the midnight hour and he came as Art?
That was when the first movie was out, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't recent.
No.
I might have been like one of those ninja watchers.
That's back when we were kids and we were doing the midnight hour.
Yeah, it was you and Jen and Christian and Patrick. I think that was it, right? Was there someone else on there?
Christian.
I have no idea, but it was pretty cool. Does your wife does she watch the Terrifier films with you?
She has not watched that one. I showed her the scene with the woman being sawed at the preparation, and she was like, nope.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't show her the second one then.
No, she won't watch it. I mean, we watched the Evil Dead remake together, and I thought she was gonna tear my arm off at one point. She's like, "Never again." Nope, not watching that one.
So did you just tell her like that's the original Bozo show concept? What it was like? Just make up something.
She's okay with me having the mask and the costume. Michael Myers bothers her more than anybody. For the longest time, I was banned from owning a Michael Myers mask, and she finally caved, and she's getting over her fear of Michael Myers. But he still bothers her.
Is she afraid of William Shatner?
She's afraid of William Shatner and Whiteface. She's big into vampire movies. Her favorite movies are like Interview the Vampire and Fright Night and Lost Boys. I'm trying to get her to watch The Invitation with me, but she said that it looks like it was stupid. It's like, well, it's kind of right in the same vein as Interview the Vampire, but we'll see.
Oh,
Gang, it's getting late for me.
Yeah, this is way later than I would normally be going. So let's wrap it up, everybody.
I have seen that Bones. I like that quite a bit. In fact,
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
The stream of all streams. Let me see. I think I may have exit music. Do I have? Oh yeah, here we go. I'll play a little bit of this as we all say goodnight. Thank you, guys.
Good night.